Okay, in this video, I'm gonna show you my response to a mock test of IELTS writing task 2. Hey, my name is Suguru and I have got an 8.5 in IELTS writing. Are you ready? Now let's get started. Okay, you're looking at the first of the 3 body paragraphs that I have written for this assignment. To save time, we are not gonna look at the intro and conclusion paragraphs in this video. I spent just 40 minutes writing this up, so I might have made some mistakes. But anyway, let's start. Humankind's aspirations to construct higher and higher architectural structures might be explained by their desire to show off their wealth and power. The larger a creation is, the more money and labor will be involved. Today, the world's tallest skyscraper is in Dubai, standing more than 800 meters high and dwarfing other buildings around it. But other cities are planning to build even bigger ones. And these are all in an attempt to show off the city's economic strength. Likewise, ancient Egyptians hired tens of thousands of slaves to construct a massive pyramid as the tomb for the king. And this gigantic structure must have made the king relish the fact that so many people were loyal to him and dedicated to working for him. One spelling mistake, wealth. Correct that. Everything else is fine. Let's proceed to the second body paragraph. Towering high-rises bring many economic benefits to the cities they are situated in. First, they can be iconic landmarks that attract tourists. The Empire State Building in Manhattan and the Eiffel Tower in Paris are magnets for millions of visitors annually, leading to immeasurable amounts of financial benefits to those cities. Souvenirs such as postcards displaying them also sell like hotcakes. Furthermore, buildings with dozens of stories can save space in densely populated urban areas. The aforementioned Manhattan is limited in space, and therefore city designers have no choice to expand this small size vertically, whereby property developers have been able to attract many tenants and thereby increase the real estate value of Manhattan. No spelling mistake, but I missed one important word. Have no choice but to. Sorry about that. Now the final body paragraph. At the same time, skyscrapers have inconvenient points that users should forget. One drawback is the massive energy consumption involved in carrying goods and people to the upper floors. Water, for instance, needs to be pumped up for residents on higher floors to use bathrooms. However, pumping water up vertically over such extended distances requires so much energy, raising energy bills for the residents. Elevators also consume electricity if they are available 24 hours a day. An even more daunting disadvantage is that if a natural disaster has caused a power outage, those elevators and water pumps will stop functioning, which means no water and no elevator rides for the residents for probably months. There's one terrible mistake users should not forget. That's what I meant. Now let's go back to my first body paragraph and learn some vocabulary. This essay has a lot of vocabulary closely related to the topic. Skyscraper. Skyscraper. A skyscraper is a very tall building. There are many of them in New York City and Tokyo. Skyscraper. Dwarf. Dwarf. A dwarf is a small person. You know the Disney movie, The Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? If this word is used as a verb, like this tower dwarfs other buildings, it means this tower makes the other buildings look small. Dwarf. Relish. Relish. To relish something means to enjoy something. Relish. High-rise. High-rise. A high-rise is the same meaning as a skyscraper. It's a tall building. High-rise. Landmark. Landmark. A landmark is a famous building, usually big enough to be found from anywhere in the city, and it attracts many tourists, like the Statue of Liberty in New York City and the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Landmark. Tenant. Tenant. A tenant is a person or a business that pays money to use a room in a building. Tenant. Real estate. Real estate. Real estate is property, usually a piece of land and a building that stands on it. Real estate. Power outage. Power outage. A power outage is a state where no power or no electricity is provided. Power outage. Now, why don't we review my writing based on one of these assessment components? Today, let me focus on lexical resource. To earn a high score for this component, IELTS examiners expect you to use idiomatic expressions. What is an idiomatic expression? An idiom consists of 2 or more words, and it has a specific meaning. I'll show you one such expression that I used today. Sell like hotcakes. Sell like hotcakes. Why am I talking about cakes in this essay? No, this is an idiom. It's always sell like hotcakes, no matter what you're talking about. If something sells like hotcakes, it means it's selling a lot, because everybody wants to buy it. Another idiom with the same meaning, fly off the shelves. Fly off the shelves. If you have used an idiomatic expression like this one in your essay, you can expect a high score for your writing. Finally, I have written 356 words for this answer, and this does not include the intro and conclusion paragraphs. That's good. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.